Afternoon, friends. It is Tuesday afternoon. You follow my page, you know that this morning I did a nice long, 20-minute video about how crappy my morning was. Well, guess what? As I drove to work, my morning just got crappier. As I was sitting at a red light, I went to go, so I pushed on the pedal, and my car didn't go. It hesitated, then it said my battery had a problem, and I put it into park, turn it on, or turn it off, turn it back on, it came back on. So now I'm trying to get off of where I work, and for whatever reason, normally if you leave before 4 o'clock, it is not a problem. However, today, for some reason, I am backed up for miles. So I thought I'd do a little video while I was backed up with you. Oh, they're knocking down a bank. Oh, big old vault. Anyway, so today went fairly well. I had my 3 points of food. And then I had a 3-point popcorn, because guess what? Another meeting this afternoon. And I have just conditioned myself that I have to have a snack while I am at a meeting. However, they also had Snickers bars and fruit snacks and all kind of other stuff, and I picked up some fruit snacks and I didn't eat them. Gave them away. So they were only like 3 or 4 points for a bag, but they were a little tiny bag. So it wasn't worth it. So anyway, I had everything this morning was 3 points, including my fruit. I did eat all my fruit. I was only going to eat 2 of the 3 fruits I brought, but I did end up eating all 3. I think that's going to be an issue for me. If I bring it, I eat it. So I think I'm going to have to be really careful with that. I cannot believe we are not moving. Like, literally, we are sitting here. It's ridiculous. I told you this morning I'm up and down this weekend and into the week, like 2 pounds. Not really sure what's going on with that. Somebody mentioned that I walked yesterday for a mile, and that maybe it's that. I don't know. A mile walk and not that strenuously. I don't know. But maybe that's what it was. On my way home tonight, I was going to stop at the grocery store and get more of the yogurts that I've been eating, the pumpkin pie yogurts, but I actually think I'm going to hang off on that. I still have 3 more, so that's, what, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we probably go out to dinner anyway. We usually do, or sometime during the week, so I should be fine with the whole dessert thing. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. My biggest reason for going to get the pumpkin cheesecake yogurts was that I wanted to make sure I got them all. I was literally going to buy them all. So, anyway. So I, driving home, and I think that Norm is going to want to walk tonight. I hope. I am at a point in my career where I'm at a crossroads, and I'm not really going to go into it too much, just because we have a social media policy that says we really can't talk about it. But I have been at something, trying to achieve something for 2 years, going on 3. And I still don't have it, and I still, I feel like every time I get within grasping distance, the rules change. So I don't know. I'm feeling very give-uppy today. I'm feeling very give-uppy on Weight Watchers today, and I've never felt like that. Not as bad as it was today. Like today, I considered getting rid of the app. I considered throwing in the towel. And honestly, it's 2 pounds. But I promised you I would give you some very real numbers. So I'm going to do that today. Okay? And I don't really care how you feel about it because I know my numbers. So when I started my journey, I was 217 pounds. Not the biggest I'd ever been. But that's where I was on Weight Watchers, and that's what I started my journey at. I've been 225, I think, was the biggest I ever was. At least the biggest I was ever, actually still tracking. I mean, there came a point, I think, where I stopped weighing myself just because it was that bad. There's a lot of things that I want to change about myself, and we'll do that another day, but 217 for me was a breaker. And I have done everything from fad diets to working out with a trainer to getting a life coach. I just did boxed meals for a while, not Nutrisystem, but I just would go to the grocery store and you got a boxed dinner or a boxed breakfast, boxed lunch, boxed dinner, and even a boxed dessert, and I didn't eat anything else. That worked really, really well. I lost like 60 pounds. But then again, as soon as the event that I was going to ended, I stopped with the boxed meals and started eating regular again, and all the weight came back on and then some. So anyway, 217 is where I was. That's where I started May 23rd of 2017. So it is now October 10th, 2017. Okay? So I haven't been through any holidays yet. I haven't been through my birthday yet. I haven't been through, but I have been on vacation. So I was able to do that. Holidays are going to be extra though. So right now, I weigh every day. So at my last weigh-in, I was 190.1, okay? And I had a goal to get into the next decade by this weekend, coming up, or just passed, sorry. And I didn't make it. As a matter of fact, when I weighed in, I was up. And I have been a perfect Weight Watchers person for the past 2 or 3 weeks, honestly. So the fact that I was up really got me down. Well, then I started to realize that the reason it's really getting me down is because every time, other than the time that I lost the 60 pounds, every time that I've worked with a trainer, I've worked with a life coach, I've done all of those things, it has been this point of my journey that I threw in the towel. I can never seem to get in the 180s anything. And I just couldn't. And I'm struggling with that again now. So I would normally throw the towel in, get rid of the Weight Watchers app, say la vie, whatever. I'm still having some stomach issues. My top of my stomach is hard and extended. It feels gurgly. And I don't know what that is. I'm not going to the bathroom like I should, but I never have. My whole life, never have. So, eyeliner's kind of okay today. Still a little much, but whatever. So, between my crappy morning, my, in my opinion, crappy life decision that I'm going to continue to go after a dream that I may never achieve, my weight gain, the fact that it's only Tuesday, today all I wanted to do was eat. Had there been in the faculty lounge cupcakes, cake, anything, chocolate, I don't know that I would have resisted. I did resist the fruit snacks, like I said, and the other whatever. Sorry, I was getting a call. But I don't know that I could have done it with baked goods or chocolate today. I even had a Starburst earlier today because one of the kids gave it to me, and I was like, screw it, I'm having it. It's pink. It's my favorite. Even Tractive. So, I don't know. I'm feeling very quitty today, very throw in the towel, very give uppy, very I'm just done. And any other time, this would have been the time. This right at 190, can't lose any weight, can't get to 180, and I've clearly plateaued. And my intention is to give this a couple more weeks. In my head, my intention is to not give up at all. But knowing me, I've got to limit somewhere. I've got to do something, right? So I'm gonna wait, see what happens. I don't know. I've been tracking like crazy. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. I even tracked my Starbucks. I've tracked my everything except for my coffee creamer, which I've never tracked and I've lost. So, you know, and it's not a much. It's a tablespoon, honestly. So that's my plan, is to kind of just see what happens. Keep doing what I'm doing, see what happens. It can't get worse. So, coming up for me, some things that are going to be hard. Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. Okay? Yes, I love Christmas. Yes, I love Thanksgiving. But Halloween and me, like that, right? Go figure. Harry Potter, right? So anyway, Halloween at my school, my old school, used to be a big deal. We used to have parades and do all this stuff, and we'd have like a party, and the party lasted like the last hour of the day. The new school, we still have the parade, still wear costumes, and the party lasted the last half hour of the day. Cupcakes, juice, donuts, whatever, right? Well, today, coming down from the powers that be, we are no longer going to be doing cupcakes for birthdays, which I've always been able to kind of get away with. But Halloween cupcakes, because they're orange and black and pretty and, you know, I don't know that we're going to be doing them anymore either. So I almost feel like someone said, oh, you're going to have problems with Halloween? Here, no cupcakes. Which, I'm sorry for everyone else, but hey, no cupcakes for me. I don't get trick-or-treaters at my house because we live so far off the road, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, that, you know, I don't buy it, so it's fine. I don't buy the candy. So that's good. We can't give out snacks in class anymore, so that's good. But Halloween for me traditionally has always meant a big meal as well. Our family celebrates Halloween, so we're going to have a camp out November 4th as our Halloween camp out, so we'll see. Also, I love cozy like chili night and cozy soup days, and right now, I mean, it's not warm, it's not hot right now. Or, I mean, it's not cold right now. It's like 87 degrees right now, and it's October, and it's Maryland. It's not like we're in California or Hawaii, right? It's 87 degrees. So I'm not craving chili right now, but the other day we got a little taste of a chill in the air, and I wanted tomato soup and grilled cheese. So that's going to be an issue for me. I'm a sweater leggings kind of girl. Right now, my pants that haven't fit me in years are fitting great. I mean, I was wearing them, but they're fitting great. I'm not buying a lot of new clothes because I was wearing clothes that were too tight. So now clothes that have always been too tight are just fitting. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Like, I want new clothes, but we'll get there, whatever. But I know I've talked about this the last couple of days, guys, but I'm scared of Thanksgiving, and I'm scared of Christmas. The food, okay? Christmas, I can almost deal, right? Because Christmas at my house is Christmas Eve, right? We do Christmas Eve, and everybody brings stuff. But I can, because there's no set meal, you know what I mean? We can make whatever. I can make vegetables, I can do a fruit platter, I'll make a salad, I'll make myself some chicken, I mean, or turkey, I can do anything on Christmas Eve. Sandwiches even, you know, and I'll fill myself up with vegetables, right? I'm not worried about that. Before Thanksgiving, we have a family trip, and I mean family, like my whole family, my nieces, my nephews, everyone goes, and we go to a camping site that we stay in cabins, and we have this big family dinner, and I usually bring like a main course. Well, for whatever reason, this year I've been assigned like all these little side things. So they want me to bring Brussels sprouts, which no problem. Now, but I make mine with bacon and onions, which it's not enough for me to worry about. I mean, I'll use turkey bacon and I'll be fine. But I think what I'm going to do is make I'm going to make something I can eat from beginning to end. Like, I'm going to make a dessert. I'm going to make a main course. I'm going to make something that I can eat. Now, they're talking about like a fajita bar, something Mexican. So I could have that without the wrap. But what I'm thinking about is possibly finding one of the wraps that I can eat, or 2 of the wraps that I can eat, and taking that with me, saving my points all day. And I'm worried about this, and it's like November, the middle of November, that this is going to happen. And I'm already worried about it, honestly. I should just put that on my head. But I'm worried about that as much as I'm worried about Thanksgiving or Christmas as far as food goes. And I think I'm just psyching myself up for this, or out for this. I'm not sure which. I got Carly's birthday coming up, which is not a big deal, but we usually just do like a dessert bar for that. But, you know, whatever. I can do popcorn and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I am so ready to go somewhere. You know, I've told you before, I have never had a day where I didn't track since May 23rd. And honestly track. I mean, I've had some where, I will tell you, the most thing that I do to lie, or to skate, I guess is the way I put it, is I will sometimes, I will put in, for example, the other day I put in roast beef, right? Roast pit beef. And there was one that was like 5 points for this many ounces, and another one that was like 2 points for this many ounces, another one that was 3. I went and took the middle one, right? I didn't take the lowest, I didn't take the highest, I took the middle one. Because my thought was, I'm closer, right? So, that's the only way that I really don't track 100%, but I track everything I put in my mouth for the most part, except for my creamer. And every now and then ketchup, because I use so little of it. I mean, I use like that much, right? So, where was I going with that? Oh, so I definitely track all of my food, and I'm not too worried about that. But I am kind of looking forward to a day where maybe I don't track anything at all and I just have a day. My question is, how does that work for weeklies? Okay, so let's say on a Thursday, right, my points reset on Monday. So let's say on a Thursday, I decide I'm going out and I'm just having whatever I want to eat. I'm not going to track. I'm going to have wine. I'm going to do whatever I want. And so I know in my head, I've now not only had all of my dailies, but I've probably had all of my weeklies too. If I don't track, then when I go on Friday to start tracking again, do I just pretend like I don't have any weeklies? Like, I don't know. So I'm terrified to do it. I've already told you my goal is to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and not track. Period. End of story. I'm not doing it. Now, my goal is to do that for one day while I'm there. And maybe I'll track. Maybe I'll just track but go over. I don't know. That would probably be a better idea. But anyway. So, I kind of chased a bunch of squirrels here today. I think coming up, I want to talk to you guys about my goals and goal setting and getting really real. But today I'm just in a really foul, like, funky mood, and I don't want to bring you guys into that mood. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on, I listen to YouTube channels on my way home. I put the phone down so that I can't really see it. So if you guys make recipes and I hear the toot, and I know recipes are happening, I will switch to the next video and I'll watch that later because I can't watch it. But when you guys are talking and showing me what you've had for lunch and dinner or whatever, I will, I'll listen to those on the way home. Oh, by the way, I want to show you my water bottle. See this huge thing? So I drank one of those today, and my intention is to drink another after my walk tonight. So, of course, I'll be up 3 or 4 times to pee like I was last night. So I have already passed McDonald's. I have no desire to go there. I'm getting ready to pass Chick-fil-A. I have no desire to go there. But I will tell you this, I have also no desire to cook. So today was supposed to be kebab plates, which were made by my husband. So I'm really, really hoping that he's got them at least started, if not done. And every time I usually wish that, I get my wish. So here's hoping. So anyway, I want to go home. I want to cuddle with my husband. I want to watch TV, maybe take a walk with him. But I really just want to forget today happened. Like, I just, you know, and nothing like terribly bad happened. It was just a series of unfortunate events. And then I overthink everything, clearly, or I wouldn't be already thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas and my trip to the mountains that isn't going to happen for months now. But I overthink everything. So when I'm watching other people in my career do things that I think, oh, maybe I should have done that at that stage of my career, and then maybe I wouldn't be where I am now, or I would be further along than I am now. Or I watch people who are getting things that I should already have, but for whatever circumstances I don't. I begin to overthink. You know, you're going to get something before I do, and I get very pissy, right? Sorry, but I do. So I just think that that's been my day. I've just been crappy all day. So I don't want to pull you guys into that. I know I've been talking for like 21 minutes at this point. But thank you guys for listening. You guys are awesome. Don't have a lot of subscribers, but I have some. So I'm excited by that. I know that 2 of them are my daughters. So the other ones, I don't know who you are. But please comment, like, share, do whatever. And I will check back in with you tomorrow morning, hopefully, if we have a beautiful day like we did today, or if tonight, if something drastic changes. Oh my gosh, I told you about my dessert. I'm totally having that tonight. I can't wait. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which means we're halfway through the week. So maybe tomorrow will be better for me. So have a great night, guys. I hope that your dinner is wonderful. Track, do all those wonderful things that you normally do. And I will see you tomorrow.